Dale and I had always shared a love for discussing investments. It was one of the things that brought us together, a common interest that sparked countless conversations over coffee or late into the night. We would talk about stocks, real estate, and the economy, debating strategies and sharing our dreams of financial independence. But when it came to cryptocurrencies, our views diverged sharply. I viewed his fascination with digital currencies as reckless gambling, a risky endeavor that could lead to financial ruin. To me, it felt like a speculative bubble, something built on hype rather than substance. Dale, on the other hand, saw it as a legitimate investment strategy, a way to build wealth for our future. He believed in the potential of blockchain technology and the transformative power of decentralized finance. This disagreement simmered beneath the surface of our relationship, creating a tension that neither of us fully acknowledged. For 3 long years, Dale struggled with his investments. He would come home frustrated and disheartened, his enthusiasm waning as the market fluctuated unpredictably. I tried to be supportive, but my skepticism often crept into our conversations. I would remind him of the risks, urging him to consider more stable investments. He would listen, but I could see the disappointment in his eyes, the feeling that I didn't truly believe in him. It was a difficult balance, trying to be honest about my concerns while also encouraging his ambitions. But then, everything changed. One day, Dale's investment in safe coins surged unexpectedly. It was a moment neither of us could have predicted. The value of the coin skyrocketed overnight, and Dale's wealth multiplied in an instant. I remember the moment vividly. He burst through the door, his eyes bright with excitement, his voice trembling as he shared the news. "We did it," he kept saying, though I hadn't done anything. It was as if our entire world had flipped upside down in an instant. While I should have felt happiness for him, a sense of unease crept in instead. I couldn't shake the feeling that this sudden windfall had come at cost, though I couldn't quite articulate what that cost was. The sudden shift in our financial dynamics altered the foundation of our relationship. Dale's success brought with it a new set of challenges, ones I hadn't anticipated. I found myself grappling with the reality that all our assets were now in his name. It felt uncomfortable and unequal, stirring a deep-seated need for balance and partnership in our lives. I had always believed that a relationship should be a team effort, that both partners should share in the successes and the struggles. But now, it felt like I was on the sidelines, watching as Dale reaped the rewards of his risk-taking. I expressed my concerns to him, hoping he would understand that I wanted to share in our success, not just be a spectator. But my words seemed to fall on deaf ears. He was too caught up in the excitement of his newfound wealth to fully grasp what I was feeling. In the midst of this turmoil, Dale brought up the idea of a prenup. He insisted it was a necessary step to protect his newfound wealth. To me, it felt like a betrayal, a sign that he didn't fully trust me or see me as an equal partner. I couldn't understand why he would want to create a legal barrier between us, especially after everything we had been through together. Our disagreement escalated quickly, with emotions running high. I felt as if he was placing a barrier between us, reinforcing the idea that we were not truly in this together. The more we argued, the more it became clear that our conflict was about more than just finances. It revealed deeper issues in our relationship, about trust, roles, and the very definition of partnership. Both of us were grappling with feelings of betrayal. I felt abandoned in my skepticism, as though my concerns had been dismissed as irrelevant. Dale, on the other hand, felt unsupported in his ambitions, as though I had never truly believed in him. The confrontation forced us to confront the expectations we had of each other, and it became painfully clear that we were not on the same page. We had always prided ourselves on our ability to communicate openly and honestly, but now it felt like we were speaking different languages. The more we tried to bridge the gap, the wider it seemed to grow. Ultimately, the tension became unbearable, and Dale made the decision to end our engagement. His words cut deep as he asserted that our views on trust and partnership were incompatible. He said that he needed someone who could fully support his vision, someone who believed in him without reservation. I stood there, heartbroken and lost, as he walked away, leaving behind a void that seemed insurmountable. In that moment, it felt like everything we had built together had crumbled to dust. Months passed. I tried to move on, but I couldn't shake the weight of my reflections. 6 months later, I found myself revisiting the choices I had made during our relationship. I regretted not supporting Dale's vision more wholeheartedly. My skepticism had clouded my judgment, and I realized that my fears and criticisms had contributed to our separation. I had been so focused on the risks that I had failed to see the potential, not just in his investments, but in him. Through this painful self-examination, I learned a valuable lesson about relationships. It became clear to me that believing in a partner's dreams is crucial, and that fear can be a destructive force. I pondered the ramifications of my actions, understanding that my unwillingness to embrace his ambitions had led to our undoing. As I sat in solitude, reflecting on everything that had transpired, I contemplated the nature of relationships in general. I wondered how many couples can truly withstand the pressures that wealth and ambition bring to light. It's a harsh truth that success can either strengthen a bond or expose its vulnerabilities. The realization left me pondering the fragility of connections and the importance of nurturing trust and understanding. Relationships are not just about shared goals or common interests. They are about believing in each other, even when the path ahead is uncertain. It's about standing together, not just in the moments of triumph, but in the moments of doubt and fear. And it's about recognizing that love, at its core, is a partnership, a commitment to face the world together, no matter what challenges may come.